Michael, I have an American Pale Mail Pale for you.
Ah, yes. Yes, I think we even teased this last week. But
We may have. Mike tweeted at the show's Twitter account and said, similar to Steve's quest for a Pilsner, I recently wanted a good lawnmower/yard work beer and settled on a Surly +1, which I've had, it's very good, which was described as an easy-drinking, classic-style golden ale. He continues, while I like the beer on its own merits, I didn't really like it as a lawnmower beer because it had a bit of a bitter finish, and I wanted something more simple. My request/demand, APM determines the ultimate lawnmower beer for the summer, and he wants Steve in as a co-host. Is it a Pilsner? Maybe. I was just thinking that a Kolsch could be a perfect companion to a hot days and hard work. Maybe even a Helles or a Sour. Or could it even be, gasp, a microbrew? Make this happen, my dudes. Or maybe I could do this as a special correspondent, I guess. So I put this out on my own Twitter feed, which I shan't give out here, because I'm sure it's really hard to find. But I got a surprising amount of reaction to this, Michael.
Oh, yeah.
Oklahoman of the show, Nick, says, my preferred lawnmower beer is either a fairly mild sour or, as was suggested, a macro light lager. Say what one will about an ice-cold Bud Light, but it goes down smooth as AF after mowing the lawn.
Fair enough.
Also been heard in here, it's like a goza from someone who only goes by blanks. I don't know this person. Says a goza is the platonic ideal of a lawnmower beer.
A goza? I guess I can't knock it till I tried it. I just never really thought of. The sour and the goza strike me as a little too, I don't know, too much like acidity to it. You know, something a little cleaner.
It's also come up. He said, "I've Oklahoman of the show, Nick, also says I've bounced around different IPAs and such for this, and hops just don't work when you just inhaled 8 tons of pollen and are covered in grass clippings."
Yeah, you've gotten enough of your vegetative material for the afternoon with a lawnmower. So
cousin of the show pipes in by saying, "Yeah, there's definitely lagers that would be better and worse for your lawn care needs. Wheat beers are also generally good for hot work too."
Wheat, yeah, that's a very good suggestion.
The Iowa Beer blog, run by, I believe, he's at Iowa Beer blog on Twitter. I highly recommend you follow him if you're in the state and need to keep up on all the new releases and what have you. Don't forget a cream ale, but I go to High Life when it's hot and I'm really thirsty. Oklahoman of the show responds with, High Life is an outstanding, it's too hot for existence out here beer. What do you think, Michael?
Those are all very good suggestions, some that I never even thought of. The cream ale, that maybe be a little too much mouthfeel, but I really like the wheat beer idea. I think that might be a good spot. Otherwise, your lager, a microbrew lager, I think is another good call. And these people shouting out the even the macros, I think that's a very good situation for one, you know, kind of with the going with the right with your heart idea. You know, there's always a time and a place where almost any beer on the planet will fit a need. So
agreed.
Almost any beer. But yeah, and I think that might be the time and the place for it. Yeah. But yeah, wheat I like a lot. That's a great one. And the micro lager. I think those two are the ones I'd have to agree with the most there.
See, I don't know if I need to recuse myself from this discussion because I don't do any yard work.
Yeah, right.
I'm going to go with hammock beers, and I'll start working on that.
There you go. Hammock.
Because now that I can get back in the hammock, I plan on doing so.
Yeah. The Pilsner, and to the lesser extent, a Kolsch might have a little too much hop in it. It's not your IPA hop, but that noble hop still leaves a lingering taste on the palate.
What about Lemon Trail? That's why we brought this up in the first place last week.
That's why we brought it up last week. I think,
maybe.
Yes. Well, Lemon Trail is nice too because it's, as people suggested, a sour. You kind of get that fruitiness.
Yeah.
But Lemon Trail kind of skews the acidity. So I think that's a
good
reasonable
idea.
one too. Yeah.